guys, how's it going? This is huskiesghost bringing you a celebration video. I never do much of these, trust me, because what is the point? Okay, so if none of you have ever noticed before, which I don't think I've ever really mentioned this before in any of my videos, I am a huge, big Alien fan. I love the first one. I love the second one. Third one was alright, you know, the fourth one was alright as well. I could admit that those last two movies just didn't. And I could also go ahead and say that Aliens, the second one, is my #1 all-time favorite movie ever. You could go ahead and show me all the other movies out there and all that, you know. But if I'm in the mood for an alien movie, you could show me any movie. Doesn't matter what it is, I'm just going to slap it out of the way and I'd be like, no, that's not an Aliens movie. But my point across is I am a big Aliens fan. And I figured, you know what, today is known as Alien Day. LV-426. If you guys don't know much about that, Alien Day 426 is that pretty much a celebration of aliens where the Colonial Marines and Ripley discovered the xenomorphs in LV-426. And I kind of figured, hey, 426, let's make it like a little national holiday for the fans. So, to celebrate, I am going to just kind of talk a little bit about what I love about the Alien series and some of the things that I actually own related to the Alien series. Now, to me, Alien was like the start of two things. One is actually what made the main character a female, and you know, she wasn't all that attracted to, probably attracted to some people, but the point was that she was not too attractive, but she was still the ultimate badass of female role characters, especially in a horror movie. I mean, you got this deadly alien creature, and sometimes swarms of them, and she just she takes care of them like she's they're her own mother. You know, it's just the main character idea with Ripley, some people will disagree, but to me, I think it was one of the best, putting it as a female lead instead of a male, because male roles are way overdone, and this was just a good way to boost the popularity of female roles. Think of Ripley as a less sexier version of Samus Aran. And two is horror in space. I mean, what is not more scary about that? You'll have horror movies that take place in malls and hospitals, asylums, you know, creature videos, you know, movies and all that stuff. But I think having a monster and you near to death in outer space, the whole title, no one can hear you scream in space, that is, I think, the most terrifying situation to be in, because you're in space, you're not on a planet, you can't go for help. If everybody in the station is dead and it's just you alone, you are pretty much SOL. And that is what made the Alien series so fascinating to me, because I love horror, and I think the Alien series took horror to a next level, especially in the first one. But even though that I do love the first one for its horror aspects, I did say Aliens is my most favorite movie of all time. And I think it's just because it was so well done. Aliens, I know I literally almost have absolutely no nitpicks whatsoever on Aliens. I loved all the characters. Ripley returns. She had Newt, which is an adorable, awesome character from Aliens. You have Hudson, you know, you have so many famous one-liners too, you know, like, get away from her, you bitch, and game over, man. It has almost everything that you want in a movie like that, and it's just perfectly done. Even with if you do not know much about the first one, even Ripley was a little skeptical about Bishop. Because he was an android, and Ripley, she just had a really personal grudge with androids because of the first movie, but I won't spoil anything if you guys haven't ever seen the movies, but you guys want to. Even though, you know, I know it's kind of done, the movies are so old, but there's still people out there today that haven't seen these movies, and if you haven't, go see the first two movies. They are amazing. It's just the character development, you know, and this the little plot twists, and it's just, Aliens was perfect. Like, the most perfect movie that I can see. Call me biased, there might be some problems with it, but you know what, I think that was the most flawless movie ever, and it should never be touched. Never. Ever. I'm looking at you, these Colonial Marines. But with all that said, I could talk a little bit about the third and fourth ones, but I can't remember too much about those because those were my least favorite. But, in Alien 3, the xenomorph turns to a dog, and, I mean, because it hosted an animal. Actually, I think there were two animals that it hosted on the censored and uncensored version. The uncensored version was a dog. The censored version, I think, was either a cow or bull. I think it was a cow. And then Alien 4, I don't know what the fuck happened there. But that's my take, on the Alien series as a whole for the movies. I love the second one. So, yeah. I love Aliens. Now, I know that some of you probably want to ask me if I've seen Prometheus, which was the prequel to Alien. And I know some people didn't really like it, because it kind of ruined the mystery of the ship that they discovered on the first Alien movie and the creature and stuff. Prometheus was the prequel of Alien, and it was directed by Ridley Scott himself. To me, if you're going in expecting an Alien movie, surely you will get pretty disappointed with Prometheus. I mean, it's called Prometheus. I was gonna say Alien Prometheus. But it just kind of explains a little bit more about the ship that they discovered in the first Alien movie and all that. And to this, I know it ruins the mystery of the first movie just a little bit. But you know what? I kind of liked it. It kind of just talked a little bit more about the origins of that ship that they discovered and probably the origin of the aliens themselves. I know I liked the movie. Not 100%, I know it's not a flawless movie. But it's a good movie. That's my take on it. It's not bad. To be honest, I'm looking forward to the sequel of Prometheus. It's called Alien something. I can't remember. But I think the one Alien sequel I'm looking forward to the most is the sequel to Aliens. And there's one reason why, well, sort of two reasons, but mostly one reason why. Now, sort of two reasons why is because it's a sequel to Aliens, and that's my most favorite movie of all time. I'm looking forward to see what they do with it. But the one reason why I'm so happy for this is that it is going to cut off Alien 3 and Alien 4. Newt, she will still be alive, and Hicks will still be alive because, spoiler alert, even though it's probably not much because people talk about it all the time, but spoiler alert, Newt and Hicks died in the third one, like at the start of the movie. It's just a big slap to the fans of those two characters. I was really devastated when Newt died because Newt was just awesome. I loved her. And when she died, I just, what? And she kind of survived more in the comics, and they killed her off in the Alien 3. I just don't get why. So yeah, that's my take on the upcoming sequels to the Alien series. I'm just looking forward to that, and hopefully they're treated with a lot of love. And Weaver will be coming back to play her role, Ripley. I'm just excited to see what's going to happen with it. Now let me just go over some of the stuff that I do own. At this time. Boy. I think that sounded in my throat today. There's a damn face hugger, man. Now I'm going to go over some of the stuff I had on. The purpose why I want to be doing this is that I just like to kind of show off my collection of my favorite series. It's not really a big one, but it's still, it shows enough that I'm a fan of the series. And if you are a fan of the Alien series, you got a lot of cool alien stuff, let me know. I'd love to hear the stuff that you have. And yeah, let's get right to that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the stuff that I do have. And first off, let's go ahead and go over Alien Anthology. I did have the regular 4 movies on regular DVD, and I do enjoy them, but I did want a Blu-ray copy, and one day on Best Buy, they had it on sale. It was originally, I think, like $80 or $60, but it was on sale for around $20. And I didn't have the money at the time, so I had to ask my dad for help on getting this. He was like, yeah, sure. And I go ahead and got Alien Anthology. It's all 4 movies on Blu-ray. It comes with the little bonus features as well. It's a nice little package. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first, or maybe all the pages, I guess, because it's not much. You got the description about the Alien series. Kind of hopping you up. There's the Alien first movie screenshots. There's the ship. There's the facehugger egg by Ridley Scott. Alien. This is good. This is definitely a good watch on Halloween. Because what better year to watch it on a scary mood? Or Alien Day. I might pop this in for today too. And then you got Aliens, my most favorite movie of all time, as I mentioned before. You know, you can't go wrong when it comes with James. But there's details, there's the disc. I used this disc so many times already. And there's some screenshots of the movie. And there's another page right here where she's one-on-one against the Queen. Get away from her, you bitch! there's Alien 3. Like I said, an alright movie. You got the facehugger, and then you got the screenshots and all that wonderful stuff. It was alright, you know. It's just, it could have done better, especially if you learn the origin of why this movie was so bad. You will kind of tend to respect it for what it was, at least. Alien 4, to me, guys, this was just like a prison movie with aliens slapped inside. I just don't know what the hell happened. And Ripley, she was cloned, and she's like one of them now, and just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And then there's the making of Alien Anthology and the Alien Archies and stuff. And there's the Mother Mo Viewers Guide. You got all 4 movies with the ratings and stuff. Really cool package. You could get this now, I think, around $25 for all 4 movies on Blu-ray. It's a great package. And if you want this, go get it. It's amazing. You'll love it. So, yeah. Now, I did show that I did have Prometheus. Not much to show here. It's just a prequel of Alien. You know, I like it for what it was. Some people didn't. But yeah, not much to show there. Now, the other movies is Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem. The first one I liked the most. It just kind of held up most of the Alien vs. Predator vibe. I never really read the books because I was never a reader at all. But I did look through you know, some stuff about Alien vs. Predator. And I did like this one, you know, especially the fight scenes between the alien and the Predator. The story was alright too, the actors were good. The human characters were interesting at best. And, yeah. Alien vs. Predator, Graham, there's only 2 things I liked about this movie. The alien and the Predator. And it's based in Colorado, and that's, you know, that's my home state, so that's kind of cool. I don't think they filmed in Colorado, but that's where the movie takes place at. Everything else, I can understand why people did not like this movie. This was like the most hated movie within the fan base. I can understand why. The movie itself was dark throughout. You could barely see anything. And the human characters, my issue with the human characters were that they were just teenage college idiots. You had the main character who is a college dude, and he had a horny crush on this girl that he had classes with. She gets seduced, and then his boyfriend gets jealous, and it's almost kind of like they threw in a teen movie within an Alien vs. Predator twist to it. When these 2 are on screen, the movie lights up. The movie's great. But when they're not on screen, it just makes you go, what the fuck am I watching? You know? But the first one was great. If you had to choose between the 2, that one or this one, I would say go for the first one. I mean, don't get me wrong, the second one was alright, but it's just, they could have done so much better with it. But it's at least a movie to watch if you got nothing else to do. This one is a fun movie to watch, though. Not the best, but it's fun to pop in and watch once in a while. Good popcorn entertainment. Now, I did have the anniversary of Alien when it came out like about a year ago. And I sold it because it was pretty much just the same thing that was in the Alien Anthology disc. But I pretty much got it for this, which is the art cards and the comic. I will just go ahead and browse through these very quick for you. I got a few more. in there and it's stuck. Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and just kind of fix these up here. Now, these are the original drawings of the critter himself with the alien design. There's some art. That was nice. Here's another one. You can see the egg and face hugger and then chest burster. It's just almost like an Egyptian style detail. Got some kind of wall. I still don't know exactly what I'm looking at on this one, but it's still pretty cool. There's the alien in the spaceship that they find in the first movie. A little bit of an alien design. You can see it was at 78. That's kind of cool. And here's another one. These are cool. I love the art of the alien creatures, and just the movie as a whole. The designer did flawless on the art of these. Just great stuff. And it also came with a reprint of the story of the first movie. It's really just a first movie in comic book form. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So if you're looking for the cards in this comic book, just look for the anniversary edition of Alien on Blu-ray, and you'll find a package up with those. But if they're not around anymore, then you know, too slow, I guess. But these are pretty cool to have, though. Next up, I do have games. I do not own Alien Colonies because, you know, for obvious reasons, it's a terrible game. And I've been kind of, you know, waiting for it to drop or whatever, even though it's at its cheapest price right now. I just do not care for it whatsoever anymore. It's just, I heard it ruined the aliens. And it's just, everything about it was wrong. It was glitchy, buggy. It just, the trailers were a lie. I mean, Sega got sued for it. I mean, that should be enough to tell you. So I skipped it out, and they were making that alien movie, and I was hyped, but at the same time scared as all hell. I saw trailers, and I was like, yay, but the back of my head is like, remember, you fell for the trailers before. This could end up flopping, and I was like, no, don't remind me. But anyways, it finally came out, and it happened. They made a good alien game. Thank goodness. This is Alien Isolation. Best game ever when it comes to the hide and seek junior of horror games. If you put Amnesia and Outlast together, you know, and they had a baby, Alien Isolation will pretty much be the best part of it to explain how this is. It's really Amnesia with an alien inside. And it's a great game, worth the hype. The alien himself is vicious in this game. Because he has an AI of his own, he's really smart and very unpredictable. He could turn around whenever he wants to. You know how like other characters have their own separate path, you know, they go to, you memorize it, and you're like, okay, you go through here, and then you're past it. Alien, all bets are off on that one. He has a mind of his own. You really have to outsmart an alien creature, and trust me, your first encounter with the Xenomorph will be a really long moment for you. It's best played on hard. It's a great game. I'm playing on Nightmare right now actually because I already beat it on hard. I'm trying to go through Nightmare mode currently. So if you're an Alien fan, you've been very skeptical about this game still, you got my word on it. It's a great game. Pick it up. And it has a lot of good fan service within the first movie. Now you're going to look at the next game I have and you're going to go, what the fuck? Mortal Kombat XL. The reason why I got this is, you know what, for one, I love Mortal Kombat. I used to play it all the time, but I did kind of take a bit of a hiatus with the series. And then I started, when I found Mortal Kombat X, I thought it was interesting, and then they broke the nutcracker on me. You know, they dropped the ice on me right here, and the reason why is because they had that little fucker right there. Both of those little fuckers, actually. Get out of there, Jason. Got the alien and the predator, but mostly the alien. And some people complain about the alien's design. To me, I had no issue with it because he took a host of a Baraka. You know, it's just, if you understand how aliens work, then you will understand why he looks a little buffy. It could be a little bit because of lazy design, but you know, I had no problem with it. But Mortal Kombat XL, I do enjoy playing as the alien in this game. You know, I do have my own original favorite characters, Reptile and Scorpion and stuff. But Alien, he is great in this game. I got this game mostly because of him. I was going to wait off on this game for a price drop, but he sold it for me. So, Mortal Kombat XL is pretty cool too. Now this one, some of you probably don't even know this even existed unless you are a hardcore Batman fan or a hardcore Alien fan. And I do got the sequel, which is Batman vs. Aliens 2. And you got Batman and a Xenomorph. How does that happen? How does Batman go against an alien? What is going on? What is this crossover of miracles? And that's what I was thinking when I saw this. I had this ever since I was a child. And oh my god, nostalgia, just looking through the pages right now. Batman vs. Aliens 2, it's a good read if you like comic books, if you like Batman and stuff and aliens. They do have a first one which has been out of print, but I believe for Alien Day they will be re-releasing the first one. I will be looking out for that unless it was just part of that quiz thing that they're doing on Twitter, which I am currently doing. I hope I win stuff! But this is pretty cool. If you never heard about the Batman Alien thing, yes, it is a thing, surprisingly, and it's a pretty good little read for comic book fans of Batman and Alien and stuff. It's pretty cool. Now, as you have seen, I do have like a little alien figure here. Yeah, I call him Bob. Hello, my name is Bob. This is a really cool creature. I got this, I think it was at GameStop when they still were selling like toys there and stuff. I did have myself another alien figure, but I have no idea what the hell happened to him. He's kind of lost in the great beyond right now. I do have this guy though. He's pretty cool. I have like a little button at the back. It sticks his little extra jaw tongue out. It's really cool. I like the detail of this creature. And it comes with a little stand, which I threw somewhere else. It came with like a little face hugger, but I really just put focus on the Xenomorph here. He's really cool, really well designed. And he's just out there chilling. He's like, yeah! So that's pretty cool. Now, I don't know how much of you are fans of the Funko Pop series, but when I saw this, I had to buy it, and that is the Alien Pop Figure Pop Movies by Funko. A lot of people collect these. I do have a few other things, you know, from Attack on Titan and Hatsune Miku and stuff. But they did have an Alien one. I had to get the Alien because you just can't go wrong with Alien. I'm so happy they made this, even though he looks so cute and adorable when he's not supposed to. He is still cool to have. I'm happy to have this guy. And he's just good to put on my little alien collection. Now, another thing that I got is I was able to get a bit of a discount on this, thankfully. And that is the Hybrid Metal Figuration number 023, the Alien. This is a pretty cool thing. He's like a little miniature version of himself. Let me try to get this open. There you go. Got the inside, you got the alien, and then you have him. It might be a little hard to see because I have not taken him out of the box yet. Oh my god, it is hard to see through it. Let me try to... No, that's not working out. No. Damn, you really can't see him. You can see him a little bit there. You got the face hugger there. You got, I think, other hand claws. You got the drool right there. But what you're really looking at is this right here. He's like a little tiny miniature version of himself with a giant head. And if you look at the back, yeah, it comes with like a little more detail. Got the face hugger. Got him there. The only nitpick I have is that it shows his head a little too clearly. You're not really supposed to see the skull part of it. But, you know, it does add detail to the alien, though, of this figure. And it's still pretty cool. But it should have been a little more shaded to kind of hide it a little bit, because it's the way it should be. But, yeah, it's pretty cool, too. I did have other figures, like I said. I did have like another different figure of this guy. And I did have like a 12-inch, really big figure, and his head popped off. And I think I threw him away because of that. But yeah, this is all the alien stuff that I do have, guys. Like I said, it's not much, but it's enough to show that I am a big alien fan at least. And I am going to be celebrating. And I will also announce, guys, that I do have a Twitch account, and I do plan to be streaming a little bit of Alien Isolation, Mortal Kombat XL, playing as the alien, play the Alien versus Pinball from Zen Pinball, and maybe as a bonus, maybe a little bit of Alien Nation, since that came out today as well. So, and I will put the link to my Twitch below if you happen to miss it. You can still follow me on there. But, I just want to say happy Alien Good Day, guys. If you like the Alien series, go ahead and celebrate it right by watching the movies and playing all the games that you got, and play with your toys. It's okay to be a kid again sometimes. I'm so glad no one saw that except for you guys. So happy Alien Day, guys. Have a good one. Until next time, I'll catch you guys on Unsettling Events and Creepy Picture Gaming and all that other good stuff.